Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Crossroads Inn, and boy, do I have some plans for today. Let's talk about my comment section for Crossroads Inn. My comment section is one of the best I've ever had for a series with Crossroads Inn because we're all kind of learning this game together. This is a game that came out with some much more complex mechanics than I think many people anticipated, with very little instruction as to how to use them. So all of us have been kind of feeling our way around Crossroads Inn, and you guys have been commenting left, right, and center about things I can be doing differently, things that you've learned, information that you're passing on to me, and it's all been fantastic. I had a comment on the last Crossroads Inn video that was frankly a revelation, an epiphany, if you will. Our problem that we've seen for the last 2 episodes is money. We have no guldens. We're gulden-free, and it's very hard for us to accumulate money because as soon as we get money, we need to place an order, and our profit margin is very low because we have to do tiny little orders, and that means that 100 gulden shipping cost really eats into the old profit. So we've really just kept our head above water as best we can, and we have a loan now. We took a loan out with with that. We took a loan out with the, what's the name of that bank up there? The Bank of Yorvale. Loan of Yorvale. We have a loan with them. We have an account with them, such as it is, and we owe them, well, not a small amount of money, $1,750. We did have a larger loan. We did pay back some of it. But anyway, long story short, we can't take out any more money until we pay back this money. So we're a little bit stuck just keeping our head above water. And then I got a comment that was frankly a complete revelation. This comment. Yeah, there's more than one bank in Crossroads Inn. There's multiple banks. Down here is the National Bank of Sambria, and my credit rating with them is fantastic. They love me. They have no idea what I'm doing with the Bank of Yorvale. They're very happy to lend me money. So I've got a bit of a plan. We're going to spend this entire part robbing Peter to pay Paul. So Bank of Sambria, just for argument's sake, if I wanted to borrow, say, 10,000 gulden, I'll owe you 11,000 in 20 days. We'll come back to that at some point, I'm sure, Bank of Sambria. But for right now, I'm taking your money. I'm then running that money up to the Bank of Yorvale. Yorvale, I got your money. I'm going to pay you back. There you go. So now my credit rating is fantastic with the Bank of Yorvale. We'll come back to that probably later, depending on what we get done today, because there's another bank here too, and we may just kind of bounce this loan around, paying off one to the other. I won't be able to do it indefinitely because I'll have to keep taking slightly larger increments to pay off the loan that I have behind me, but I can play this game for a little bit now. We're going to pay one bank against the other and see how we can do. The point of this is now I have 8,536 gulden. Now we can get something done around here. And it will surprise most people to know that my first plan is not to blow it all on decoratives. Certainly some of it will be blown on decoratives, but I have kind of a larger scale plan of what I want to do immediately. Ever since I got that comment like, hey Dave, you know there's more than one bank, right? You don't have to just keep going to that one bank. Ever since I got that comment, I've been kind of mentally planning what I want to do. And what I want to do is get a base foundation in the inn right now that can comfortably support the inn. So I'm not going to go nuts with like building 5 guest rooms or something like that. What I want to do is take what we've got and just make it bigger and better. First plan, kitchen. Because what I'm going to do after I'm done with all of this is place a very large food order. So we've got a lot of food for a while. Makes sense, right? But to do that, I'm going to need some more storage in the kitchen. Now, I've left myself a little bit of room, but knowing the Crossroads Inn pathing issues, I'm not sure I want to bring it out to here. What I might do is actually just get rid of this. I think I'm going to... I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to get rid of this garden plot, and I'm going to take the kitchen out to here. Hang on one sec. Let me just sell some stuff. Okay, with that garden plot done, I know I was probably just about to harvest something, but I don't think it's going to be the make or break thing here. I'm going to take the kitchen out to those 2 tiles. Right, that done, I can probably leave the storage there exactly where it is. Get me over to furnish, please. Still 8,236 gulden, I might add, and good credit ratings with 2 other banks. You, come here. I want you to go over here, and then I want another storage shelf. Thank you very much. Let's put that over here. What I'll do in a sec, when I'm sure I've got the kitchen the way I want it, is I'll reset the settings on the storage to do what we did here, which is basically just food and plates are what's going to live here. Food and plates. And while I just said that out loud, that brought me to another point that another commenter had said, which is in the bar. Oh, no, sorry, don't put, oh God, it's all gone horribly wrong already. Right, in the bar, in the storage, I should actually put back the dirty plates and mugs, or whatever it was that I had in here. Nice counter, yes. Get me to my storage settings. That's what I want. I was advised to put back the dirty plates and dirty mugs, because otherwise there's a possibility that the maidens, different game, totally different tavern management game, my staff won't clean them up off the tables if they can't put them in the bar. So just for safety, I'm going to put those back up. Now, that might be completely wrong. It also might be something that was fixed in the latest update. I am recording this after the very large update that just came out. Thankfully, my save game was not deleted. But, yeah, so maybe that's fixed, maybe it's not. But just for safety, I'm going to put that back the way it was. Also, guest room. Let's get the guest room something where people actually would like to spend a night here. So guest room, let's bring that, come around here. I would like this to go here and here. That is actually likely big enough to do what I want it to do at the moment. Door is right there. Okay. Get me back to furnishings, and let's get some beds going on in here. Oh, we got a new thing. Oh, I didn't see this. A bathtub. A must for any noble lady and gentleman. Okay, well that sounds like that should go in the single guest room. Actually, it sounds like it should go in both. Alright, fine. Bed. Focus here. I know, I'm swimming in guldens right now, but let's focus on priorities here. I probably can't put that bed that way because there's going to be pathing issues. Hang on. I just want to try a little pathing experiment more than anything. See if this tiny little space will still allow them to get into bed. So, with that all being done, that's 4 beds, not a small amount of beds. Let's go ahead and get a bathtub. Why not a bathtub? Sure, have a bath while you're here in front of everyone else. Whatever floats your boat. And you know what? I got the guldens. I got a credit rating. You can even have a place to relieve yourself. That also reminds me, I should do the composting thing over by the toilet and put in another toilet. All right. All of that done. What I'm going to do next, I am going to continue to work on that guest room and make it a lot prettier than it is right now. But I want to turn the game on for a brief period of time just so things are happening, and then adjust these storage settings to what I want them to be. You know, now that I'm thinking about the bathtub, does that now mean that I need soap? When I was looking through the settings in the storage, soap was in there. I wonder if I need soap for these people now. And actually, again, I've got the guldens. I may as well put another one of those in the private guest room. I'll think about another private guest room right now. I kind of want to see how many people need that. You know what, though? I don't need that door. I'm not even 100% sure why I ever put that door there, but clearly it was very important at the time, but it doesn't really need to live there. It's just kind of in the way. And this is Crossroads Inn. It'll probably cause a pathing issue. Okay, larger kitchen, larger guest room. Still have a lot of guldens on the table here. Let's start by prettying up the guest room, because the nicer I can get it, the more I can charge for it. Now, the one thing, also got a comment that came through that I want to avoid doing, and this is someone who's played it a lot more than me, really played it all the way through to endgame, is I don't want to alienate the distressed, because they are basically our prime customers. So there is a point where I don't want to make the tavern look too nice. We can't have it look too fancy, otherwise the distress, the peasants, the rabble, the peons won't like it very much. But we can definitely pretty this up. So right now, where's my services? There we go. my guest room is a solid 1 star. Woot. But check it out. People are a lot happier about it now. It's probably the bathtub. Oh dear, hi. You overhear a group of clients gossiping about the Countess. All right, we'll take a look at that. I would like to inquire further. And then I've got some speech checks to deal with this. Well, what is my highest speech check? Passion, not bad there, 65. Intimidation, 55. And oratory, not so much. Let's see if we can pass this speech check. Success, good. And we raise some passion. Excellent. And my inn's fame rises. Good, even better. Okay, slow it down a sec, Crossroads Inn, because I don't want to... What will start happening is I'm going to start running out of things while I'm decorating things. So right now, guest room, a solid 1 star. You've got a place to relieve yourself and a bathtub, both of which you can do in front of 3 other people. Not intimidating at all. Let's see what we can do about decorating this place a little bit. So give me just my decoratives. Now, I want to try as best as possible to appeal to a large number of people. We'll see how we can do with that. So the distress, I really don't like the flower decorations. I never have. I wish there was something else that appealed to the distressed rather than flowers, but I will put some up. Oh god, that's horrible. That's just, oh, this is hideous. Absolutely hideous. I can kind of live with the barrel full of flowers, if only because I actually have something like that similar at my own real-life house that I do every summer. So, okay, you can have a barrel of flowers. Nice shadow effect there. I like that. And that's it. You know what? The distressed that you're just going to have to live with this. How about this shield that we unlocked because we went and looked at it, basically? That appeals to the travelers. Okay, well, travelers are going to want a place to stay now, aren't you? So let's put the shield right there. And the outlaws like the other shields, right? Yeah, the outlaws like these, and it'll match nicely. Isn't that really what's important? In fact, saying that out loud, I want that over here, and I want this shield over here. So, oh, can't quite do that. Oh, wait, can I do my little trick? Again, comments section taught me with the control key. Can we make that live where we want it to live? Oh, kind of, almost, sort of, got it. I can see it turning white. There. Okay, now I need to move this one. All right, so that needs to live like that. Thank you again to the person who told me about the control key thing. I had no idea. That's not 100% perfect. All right, we're gonna Adrian Monk Crossroads Inn for a little bit here. More like that. Yep, that's what my viewers are tuning into. Thrilling shield micromanagement gameplay. Okay, how much Gurdens do I have left? Almost 6,000. Oh, you know, Dave, there's more than one bank in this game. I never thought of that. It's like a revelation. It was an epiphany. Okay, what's next? Before I forget, another toilet and the composting whoozy what's it. I feel I should maybe move the toilet. I think we're kind of running out of room here, or move the storage, but the storage, the pallet isn't actually a really good spot. If I moved the toilet, this isn't a bad spot. I mean, it's right in the front of the street, so, but hey, you know what? The bed chambers are right in front of other people. Why not this? No, not that. Give me that, and that can go away, but I want this. Can I not pick that up? Can I really not pick that up? Huh. Why can't I pick that up? Can I sell it? I'll sell it. Okay, I don't really want to sell it. I want to just pick it up. Okay, you know what? Sell it. Can't sell it. Oh, is it in use? Okay, got it. It's in use. That's fair. That's fair. Somebody is, yeah, it's probably this nice lady here. What's your deal? Natalia, I'm very sorry to interrupt you. I'm very, very sorry. Are you, oh no, you're just buggering off. Okay, well, thanks, Natalia. Good talk. So just with those little bit of decorations, let's see what that did. Guest room, 1.5 stars now. 1.5 stars. And people are way happier about it. So let's bump this up a little bit until you're kind of meh about it. Yeah, keep going. Oh, we apparently can rent it for no money at all, but people are wicked happy. Okay, maybe just a little bug or something. Let me go out of there. Guest room, there we go. Oh, yeah, just hadn't highlighted it. Okay, fair enough. So now I can get 40 and you're meh, 38 and you're still happy. Okay, 38, done, sold. Let's see what else I could do in there. Maybe do windows increase the value of the room? And I genuinely don't know the answer to that question, but I'm going to find out. So if we put a window here, Yeah, sort of right there. And how much are these windows? Oh, the windows are wicked cheap. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, put that back together. Did that help? Is that any value? Still a 1.5 stars, so I don't know if that had any value, but it looks cool, and that's frankly good enough for me. Small things to take care of. There are a few spots where I don't have chairs at the table. We can fix that pretty quickly. That, and that. That's just flat out more bums on seats. That's more people who can hang out here. The other thing, get rid of that. Let's move the bard stage down. I genuinely don't even care about bards at this point. I could care less about the bard issue. But that will leave me some room to put the dartboard up. We unlocked the dartboard. We may as well put it up here. So now as you're going to the guest room, there will be darts flying in front of your face as you go to view the flowers before you go to bed and use the bedchamber in front of 3 other people. Oh, look at that, 4 people using the guest room. Finally, I could even think about making that bigger. I could, but I want to conquer one step at a time here. This, again, I took the money. I'm not going to go completely berserk because I'm going to do a very large order. But what I would like to do is just extend the main hall a little bit. So from there, and you know what the heck, there. And let's actually put a door on this side as well. That would seem sensible. So people, is there no front door? Oh, I think I just deleted my front door. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We need more doors then. More doors for everyone. They all cost the same, so let's have a cool looking one. You can have a door right there. And now that I just did that, I want to move the dartboard because it just makes more aesthetic sense to have it over here. That's kind of where you'd see a dartboard if you were in a pub, like in the back corner somewhere. So you can live over there. Perfect. I can get, well, you know what? Let's throw down another table sort of here, and we'll do some more of the nicer chairs. Well, give me the nice chairs. There we go. Nice chairs over here. At some point in time, we will actually turn the game on and run it, but let's put that, and that. Okay, all of that done. I need to have a little think about the next part of my plan, because the next part of my plan is booze related. So I've got 2 barrels over here for alcoholic purposes. One of them is holding just wine. Yep, just wine. Fantastic. The other one, go away, should be holding just lager, right? Just lager is all you hold. Is just lager. Again, Crossroads Inn, I'd be totally okay if you did this in alphabetical order in this list. That would be a nice touch. But yes, you're holding just lager. Now, I noticed a while ago, and I've never bothered to do it because, well, I haven't had the money to do it, but we could add cider to the menu. So let's get, I know I saw it in here. Oh, maybe I was completely wrong. I know I had seen cider somewhere. Let me just go out of that and come back to that. I would swear up, downs, backwards, and forwards that I had seen cider available to be put on the menu. But clearly I was wrong about that. Okay, that's basically fine. I'm still going to move these barrels, except I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it that way. So I want to put these barrels, as has been recommended many, many times. Oh, where did it go? I just blanked out. There it is. Okay. I want to put these barrels a little closer to the bar and, frankly, just a little more centrally located within the pub. It just feels like this is slightly longer out of the way walk than it really needs to be for my staff. Oh god, I've unselected it again. Hang on. Well, I was kind of bumming around the world maps trying to figure out where I saw cider from. But I do have roasted grain drink over here that I could send old Flavio here to check out. So Flavio's going to head over to the Eastern Outpost Bridge, check out some grain drink, and that'll be one more thing we can offer on the menu. Rockberry doesn't want to talk to me. No, of course he doesn't. Dutrall, come and talk to me. Could we get our influence up with you a little bit? Not as much as I might like, but let's boost that one more. Yeah, just that much. Just that much, Dutrall. What's going on over here? That's Plowvin. We boosted our influence a couple of times then. Untermarchian Bank, boy, have I got my eyes on you. You don't worry about that, guys. I'll pay you a visit real soon. Timid is sold, Isold, I don't know. We don't do anything with her. Ricody, what have you got kicking around? What are you? Oh, right. This is the actual quest I'm supposed to be doing. Ask the town guards about the nearby bandit camp. Right. And I can either send Mirabella or Arwell to do that. We'll come back to that. We'll definitely come back to that, just not right now. Okay, so Flavio needs to get on his horse and deal with the grain drink thing. While he's doing that, are there any other recipes I would like to add while I'm in here? I swear that I saw cider available, but apparently not. Okay. Well, Flavio got over there, but the local chef is not interested in sharing his knowledge unless we give him 200 guldens. Well, guess who took a trip to the bank there, Sparky? I will, in fact, pay to learn that recipe. End the conversation. Thank you very much. Now is the time where I do have to actually start keeping an eye on the old guldens, because I burned through a lot of it, and we'll take another trip to the bank. You don't worry about that, but we are burning through it fairly quickly. Now, with that done, can I now add that to the menu, or do I have to wait for Flavio to get back? No. Roasted grain drink. Here we go. What do I need? Cereal. Okay, and water. That's really easy. I can totally do that. Yes, I would like to confirm that, please. Have we in fact... Ooh, don't move it. Have we in fact done that? Roasted grain drink on the menu. And you're kind of meh about the price at 23. Let me just... Oh, no, you would like the price to be 23. And who are you? The Travelers? Good. That's a demographic I'm interested in appealing to. Okay. All of these things being done, I think it's time to place the big order. Do I have everything I need in place in terms of storage? I have one completely empty storage. I've got spaces in the other one. I have 3 barrels over here. Oh, I should get another of these barrels to hold the grain drink when we get it. So the grain drink is going to live in this barrel over here. And let's set that for just the grain drink. So storage settings, where does this want to live? Is it in here, actually? Do I even see this in here? What does that count as? Is that ale? Is that moonshine? I don't actually see grain drink here, but okay, just for safety, but if I keep it all, you know what? Don't put wine in there, because I know what it isn't. There we go. This is how we figured this out. I know what it isn't. It isn't lager, I hope, and it's definitely not wine. So don't put any wine or lager in there. Whatever else it is, you can put it in there. Maybe it's a cider. Maybe it's an ale. I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough about different types of beers and stuff. So whatever the grain drink is, hopefully it's going to live in that barrel. Right, off to town. I was going over to Incredible Farmers, and then I saw they had a new recipe, Kvass, Gesundheit, which is dead simple to make. It's bread and water. I think that makes wallpaper paste, doesn't it? I don't know. Anyway, bread and water. Well, we always have bread on hand, and we always have water on hand. I can't send anyone yet, because I don't think Flavio's not quite back, but how about Flavio? If I just unpaused it for a little bit and waited for you to get back, I need wood. No, I have wood. I think you're going to get wood right now. Okay, I'm just hoping we're not completely running bone dry here. Oh, the new guest room's really working out. I wonder if I've got room for another bed in there. I can always make it bigger later. That's fine. Flavio, are you back? Please say yes. I'm pretty sure you are. So, Incredible Farmer. Yep, Flavio's back. Flavio, go learn how to make kvass. It's bread and water. This can't possibly take you a long time. Yeah, I was just kind of doing some comparison shopping using, as usual, wine as my benchmark. It still looks like Incredible Farmers is going to be the guys to go to. Their price is up at 74, but everyone else was in the 90s for this. So, right, I need basically everything. So pull this over here, pull my menu up. And I'm definitely going to add that thing to the menu, the kvass, when Flavio gets back. So we're going to need extra bread. Let's say 3 things of bread. Do I have enough scrolls to haggle? Oh, I'm 1 scroll shy to haggle. It would be smart to wait. I could just, that 10% off on a large order would make a big deal. Probably be the 100. Anyway, all right. I'm overthinking it. Just buy some stuff. I might put some things up that need candles, so I'm going to have those in reserve. Carrots I'm growing myself. Cereal. Yes, that's for the grain drink. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get, see, there's cider, but if I order cider, could I not put it on the menu if I have it? It doesn't say I can put it on the menu, though. I'm not going to order something at 116 if I can't actually do anything with it. Flour. You know what? Cheap, get 2 of them. Garlic. Don't use a lot of that. We'll take 1 of those. Same with the greens. Herbs, same deal. Lager. Let's get 3 lagers. 3 lagers coming in. Mushrooms, only use those in 1 dish. Onions, we're growing ourselves. Oh, really? Really, dude? I'm very busy. If you just canceled my order with that pop-up. All right, I'm inquiring further. What is my good speech check here? Wisdom. Yes, success. Can I go back to my order now, please? You canceled my order, didn't you? You totally... Oh, Flavio's on his... Oh, my God. All right, Flavio. I'm just going to give you 200 guldens when you leave. Okay? I'm just going to give you 200 guldens. All right? Just put it in your pocket. Pay the nice man. Okay, this time over at Incredible Farmers, I put the game in pause mode so we don't get any pop-ups that cancel out my order. Now, the soap thing with the bathtubs. Do I need soap for bathtubs? I'm going to go ahead and assume I do. Because why wouldn't I? What else exactly would I be using soap for? I don't know. I'm going to order some, just in case. And I'm going to take, let's say, 3 things of wine and... you know what? Wood's dirt cheap. Just take a couple of wood just to keep us going. I don't really... just in case. This is a huge order. For me, anyway, at this stage of the game. I know I've gotten comments from people who have played it through to the end saying, yeah, I do 10,000 gulden orders religiously. This is a huge order for me, so just in case, I'm going to pay for the protection. I know that's kind of stupid, and I wish I had the scrolls to haggle. I almost feel like I should wait for 1 more green scroll, because that would take off 174 gulden, which would pay for the transport. Oh, the transport's gone up. Is there an increased transport price based on the purchase price? I should have watched when that thing was over getting up to 1,000 gulden. I'll have to take an eye on that next time, but I'm not canceling all this out to redo that. It took me a while to get all that order together. By a while, I mean like 8 to 10 seconds. But anyway, there it is. Lots of bread, lots of lager, lots of wine, and then the other things. Lots of sausages. I ordered a couple of those because we do have at least 2 dishes that have sausages. Okay. Get that on the way. Right. Now I got to watch the money a little bit. Now I'm dipping down a little bit here. And I still owe the bank a lot of money. But, Bank of Unterbarch, I'm looking in your direction. And while I just popped back, nobody was using the outhouse. So I'm just going to grab it now and move it. You know what? Let's make this look vaguely interesting here. Actually, let's not make it look too interesting because we have a very limited build area here. So let's have 1 there, and oh, somebody's playing darts. Wow, you're like 1.5 feet away from the target. Are you that bad at darts? Are you seriously that bad at darts? Because that's just terrible, sir. That is just absolutely awful. Go away. I want to see you in all your glory. This will probably be my thumbnail right here. And looking at that area, do I want to put... I was going to say I should put a door here, but really, there's a door right here. I don't really need a second door there to get to the outhouses. I do want to put up another outhouse, though. So what's that, in outside? Yeah, that would make a good degree of sense, wouldn't it? Anything new in here that I'm not aware of? Ooh. If I put the rat cages down, do I have to interact with that? Because we do have rats. There are rats around here, and that is ugly, so we don't want that anywhere near. What if we put the rat cage out by the garden just to kind of see if anything happens? Mostly just to see if I catch any rats that we could possibly turn into sausages. That would be my ideal. I'm not saying we're serving rat sausage to people. I'm just saying that option has presented itself in Crossroads Inn, and I may or may not take advantage of that. Now, where's this composting doohickey that people keep telling me about? Oh, right here, composter. The thing that says composter. So, yeah, apparently the one of the ways that we can get fertilizer for our garden is... Oh, hang on. That's a perfect spot for me to put another... I'll think about more garden. Mostly what I'll do is just plant onions and potatoes, because that's the thing we use the most. We don't actually have anything that we need carrots for. So, yeah, long story short, apparently we're going to, I guess, recycle the waste from the outhouses into the composter, and then that will be our fertilizer. And some drudge is going to have to do that. I'm wicked sorry, man, but you know what? Everyone has to do a dirty job once or twice in their life. Okay, turn the game on, which we've barely done this entire episode. I'm sorry about that, but there it is. There wasn't much for us to look at anyway because we didn't have any food or drink or anything. Still got some guldens left. Some guldens. Not a lot of guldens. Now that the outhouses are gone, I could expand the main hall out this way, should I be so inclined to do that. I do still want to leave the pallet here. I just think it makes sense with the storage. I think that's a wise move. Okay, when the order comes in... Oh, and I got to remember to add that new thing to the menu, the kvass. Yeah, add the kvass to the menu. We've already got the stuff for it. We may as well do it. And I said I wasn't going to blow all of my money on decoratives, but I'll blow a little bit of money on decoratives just to try and make the place look a little bit nicer. Now that I've got this space over here, I'll put the flowers up for the distressed. I wish they liked something else. Anything else at this point. Did I get wax when I placed that order? I genuinely don't remember. I don't remember what I ordered. Let's put chains up because everybody loves chains. And that will work right there. Okay. And maybe I might be inclined to do one more thing of flowers for the distressed. Because I was told very, very emphatically, don't alienate the distressed. You really need that customer base. So there's that. And I can use my control key to actually center that to the window. Like that. Okay, good enough. How's our... Well, turn it back on for a second. What's our star rating on our main hall right now? How are we doing with that? Main hall, 1.5 stars. Okay, so we're not exactly skyrocketing in our Yelp reviews here, but the place is really coming along now. Really coming along. And should it become necessary, I can head right over to the Bank of Untermarch, or back to the Bank of Yorville, where I have a stellar credit rating now, and once again rob Peter to pay Paul. Take a just slightly larger loan, perhaps, pay off the first bank, and then owe the second bank, and maybe do it again. I figure, in my sort of mental arithmetic here, I figure I can probably do that 2 or 3 times before I'm just going to be tapped out. But it's there. We can do it. The whole point of doing that in the first place is not to cheat the banking system, because frankly, if I could do that, I'd be doing it in real life if that actually worked. But really just to get this place to a sustainable level where money is coming in. Because the whole keeping our head above water thing is all nice and good, but we're not really going to ever get anything done. The order is here. The mammoth order is here. I don't suppose I can tell if there's wax in here, is there? No, I totally didn't order wax, did I? And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Crossroads Inn for today. I'm feeling a little better about this. I feel we actually got something done. Oh God, what do you want? All right, I'm totally going to send the person to check in on the Countess, if only to stop you people gossiping about it. What's my best speech check here? Oratory? Not so much. Wisdom? Boy, I'm getting very wise. Success? And my fame rises. Excellent. Good. We do want that fame. Keeps the punters coming in. Again, we'll call it on Crossroads Inn for today. Oh dear, there's been another fight. Oh, there is a fight in progress. Guys, I'm trying to wrap up the episode. Maybe you could not have a fight. Okay, you're dead. Fantastic. Well, that nice lady beat up that guy. He'll rise from the dead at some point, but that does make me think I should think about security around here. It might be time to hire a thug. In fact, I think the next Crossroads Inn, I've got 2 clear things of what I want to do. I would like to get, finally, sorry guys, my staff room up and running, because you're just wandering around dejected and exhausted, and now you have to clean blood off the floor, and you have nowhere to rest. So we'll get a staff room going. We may keep improving the guest room, maybe think about a second private room, although no one's actually asked for one yet, so I'm not jumping all over that. And then I want to look at staff. I want to look at improving the staff that we have and getting some different staff in here, maybe some higher tier staff, and after that fight, security, which to my knowledge is what a thug is going to do, protect our business. I don't actually know that they stop fights. I hope they do. I think that would be really funny, but we should probably get someone in to protect the property here. We'll bring that all up again in the next Crossroads Inn. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? Is it just a show about foxes all the time? If so, is that some sort of subtle esoteric thing about being a weapons manufacturer, or is it just stuck on the Nature Channel?